So for me, one of the biggest, most common mistakes is that you need a large, well-established business to qualify for funding. Now, let me be the first one to tell you, bag chasers, this is definitely cap. When you start to think about it, business funding is actually made for smaller companies who are looking to grow their operations and may need an influx of cash to do so. So yes, the larger multi-million, billion-dollar companies also will qualify for funding, but it doesn't cut you out because you may have a smaller business that you just started, because there are a lot of lenders out there who actually want to lend you money to be able to make interest back on their loan, and in the meantime see your business grow so that over time you can establish the relationship. I also want to bring up the fact that a lot of lenders also don't require you to be an actual formal business, which means a lot of times when we first get into entrepreneurship, we may not have a LLC yet, we may not have a corporation yet. There are other type of business designations like a sole proprietor as you're first getting started that you can also qualify for business funding for, which is a game changer in itself, because essentially you don't really have to wait to start forming your business. You don't have to wait for the state to send you back all your business documents to start structuring yourself up to qualify for business funding. Now, I will also add that if you do choose to start out as a sole proprietorship as opposed to like an LLC or a corporation, I definitely do recommend getting a separate employer identification number, EIN, other than your social security number. And the reason I wanted to start out with this as the first business funding myth that I wanted to bust is because I know there are a bunch of brand new entrepreneurs with new business ventures out there who may be getting a bit discouraged that they're just now started on this journey and think that they may not qualify for business funding. But let me be the first one to tell you, bag chaser, take it from myself. When I first started, like back in 2018, of getting into the entrepreneurial game, I had a brand new business, but I structured it properly and I made sure all my ducks were in a row. And within the first couple months, I'm talking 3 to 6 months, I was actually able to start qualifying and obtaining business credit for a brand new business that I had just started that year. So if you are in the beginning phases of your business journey, just make sure you have a solid business idea and foundation, and that you do plenty of research that this is going to be a business that is not only sustainable, but something that you're going to want to do in the long run, because it doesn't matter if you get business funded or not. If the business idea isn't good or you just don't like it, it's probably not going to work anyway. Even if your business is new, smaller, or even if you don't have the best credit as a business owner, you're going to have plenty of options to get funding for your business. Just make sure you stay tuned, because I'm going to put you on a few. Now, let's get into the second business funding myth, which is that business credit cards like this are the only type of business funding that you can get. Now, this is a huge misconception, because I think that business credit cards are probably the most popular ways to get business funding and most likely what you see mostly on YouTube, but there are so many other types of business funding. Besides business credit cards, other forms of business funding are business lines of credit as well as business loans. Now, when it comes to difficulty levels on how easy it is to get different types of business funding, I would say that business credit cards are probably the easiest to get. Business credit cards are what I recommend to start trying to obtain first when it comes to business funding for new and small entrepreneurs. But as you start to establish more time in your business and more cash flow, more revenue, I would start moving up to things like business lines of credit. And I would say personally, straight business loans are probably going to be the hardest thing to get. Now, out of the 3 forms of business credit that I just talked about, I will say that business lines of credit are probably my favorite. Now, most lenders will require 1 to 2 years in business before they'll allow you to get a business line of credit. But the thing that I like about business lines of credit is because it's kind of a hybrid option. See, when it comes to business loans, as soon as they give you the money, the interest starts ticking and you pretty much got to start putting that money to work. When it comes to business credit cards, the interest doesn't start until you actually start using the business credit card, but it's not as flexible because you got to find vendors that'll allow you to swipe with your credit card, or you got to take the cash off of the credit card and start to finesse if you need cash or need to be more liquid in a certain situation. Now, when it comes to business lines of credit, is because the money that you get is super flexible and it does come very close in the form of cash, which means when you get approved for a business line of credit, and you can easily move that line of credit into your bank account, which means you can take it right out. But unlike a business loan, the interest that you have on this business line of credit actually doesn't start accruing until you start taking money out, which means that you can somewhat sit on a business line of credit for a little bit of time, whether it be months or up to a year, as you start to figure out what you need to use it before, and you won't get hit on the head with any interest. So the point here is to make sure you definitely think outside the box when you start going for business funding, and you don't just settle for one or the other, whether it be business credit cards or loans. The best way to rack up the most amount of business funding is to be balanced, diversify, and spread it out across business credit cards, business line of credit, and once you get there, if you really need to, you can also jump into business loans as well. Now, bag chasers, you know we couldn't talk about business funding myths without addressing the elephant in the room, and that is that you don't necessarily need good personal credit as a business owner to qualify for business funding. Now, I know this is one that we hear all the time, whether it be that you need good or even perfect credit to even get in the door with business lenders. Don't get me mistaken, having good personal credit, being able to be a personal guarantee and give a PG on a business funding application will definitely get you business funding a lot quicker than having bad personal credit. But what I'm saying is, as you start out in your entrepreneurial journey and you just start learning about credit, a lot of us don't have great credit. And I want to let you know there are definitely still options for you to be able to get business funding, even with not the best personal credit score. Really? Now, if you find yourself in this position, besides getting your personal credit better, there are definitely two things I want you to focus on to start being able to get in position to get business funding. And that is your business structure as well as your business profile. When it comes to your business structure, this means everything that goes into building your business and making it look as professional as possible. So a few things that I like to talk about here is your business address, a business phone number, business domain, definitely having your LLC or your business structure registered with your state, as well as a separate employer identification number or EIN. Having these things plus a few others are definitely going to put you in the position to have the best chance making your business appear professional and not scaring lenders off when you start to fill out that application. And if you want every step to making sure you have the best business structure, make sure you check this video right here because I break it down to the exact science and make sure that you look professional in the eyes of lenders. This is going to be what lenders see as far as your track record when it comes to your business. So one of the first things that I would suggest when it comes to making sure you have a good business credit profile is to download a business credit reporting app like NAV. That's what I use, where you're able to not only track what's on your business credit profile, but the NAV app itself actually goes on your business credit profile as a trade line. So the point here is to start showing other businesses that you are responsible and that you have good business relationships with the other businesses that you work with. And another method that I recommend when entrepreneurs may not have the best business credit is going to be called the tier method. And essentially what this is working with net 30 and net 60 vendors. And with the combination of making sure your business is structured properly, plus your business profile is built out, business lenders will actually start to fund your business based on your business stability as opposed to your personal credit score. Now, I'm not saying this is the easiest route, but what I'm saying is there's definitely possible to get your business funded with no or bad personal credit. Now, another recommendation I would have for entrepreneurs who may have a lower credit score is to work with business lenders who are credit friendly. To be honest, this was what I started out with my local credit union, and my personal credit score was only around a 670, and I wind up getting about $20,000 on a business credit card just from building a relationship with this credit union. So that means not only having the business account, but having a personal account. I also had direct deposit and made frequent deposits into these accounts. So this way I was able to build up that relationship and make sure that the bank trusted me as much as possible. Even though I had a low credit score, I was able to show them that I could either put money into the accounts or pay back the loans that they gave me. Now, bag chasers, I get it. Some of you still may not even have a 670 or any personal credit history at all. Don't trip. You can still get your business funded as well. And that's where the sponsor of this video, Revenue, is becoming a game changer in the line of business funding. Revenue offers business owners a flexible way to access working capital for their businesses without having to use their personal credit. Rather than using your personal credit score to qualify you for funding, Revenue uses your business's cash flow. You can get access to a flex line of funding that is based on your business's performance and can grow as your revenue grows. Now, besides just the business funding to help you grow your operations, Revenue also offers a couple other great options as well, including a user-friendly online dashboard, 5-star customer support, including a dedicated account manager, and overall, Revenue offers a quick and easy application process where you can get your decision in as little as an hour and have access to your funds within a day. Now, even though having a good personal credit score isn't one of them, there are a few requirements that you want to keep in consideration consideration when it comes to revenue. Number one is that you do have to have a US-based business. And I know earlier I did talk about different types of business entities, including a sole proprietor, but when it comes to revenue, your business does have to either be a LLC or a corporation. Now, you do have to have a separate banking account for your business, and you have to have been in operation for at least 1 year. This brings us to the last and probably most important requirement when it comes to getting business funding from revenue, and that is your business does have to have monthly revenue of at least $20,000. Let's keep it real. There's not many lenders out there who's offering business funding to business owners with no personal credit check. So shout out to Revenue for changing the game and changing the way that we can access capital as new entrepreneurs. And if this sounds like a play for you, make sure you hit the first link in the description so you can get all the details and start the application process so you can get your hands on some funding from Revenue today. Now, with that being said, it's time to get into our last business funding myth, which I think we've all been a victim of, and that is believing that overall, the idea of getting business funding is hard. And this one is probably one of the biggest business funding myths of them all, and is the one that I need all my bag chasers 100% to stop falling for. Having the idea that obtaining business credit is hard is probably the biggest reason that you're not obtaining business credit. To me, it's not the act of getting business credit, which is the hard part. It's usually the perception of understanding what business funding is and the proper way to get it, which is hard for a lot of us to understand. For me, entrepreneurship, starting businesses, and obtaining business funding just wasn't something that I was taught growing up. And I'm sure a lot of you watching this video can probably relate. And the crazy thing is, I actually have a degree in finance from college, but it still took me 5 to 6 years of working in corporate finance for me start to finally to figure out what personal finance and financial literacy was, and taking my future into my own hands with entrepreneurship. So the idea of finally starting to take your personal finances seriously, start taking your credit serious, and actually chasing your own financial freedom with entrepreneurship, I think that's the idea that we have to start coming to grips with, as opposed to actually thinking business funding is hard. Because once we understand the concept of financial freedom and getting there with entrepreneurship, I'm telling you, obtaining business funding is really quite simple.
Come on, man. That's too easy.
And a few other things that makes the perception of getting business funding hard is the fact that a lot of time it requires paperwork and relationships with banks. Now let's keep it 100, bag chasers. Where we come from, we definitely was taught not to trust banks. A lot of us still keep our money in shoeboxes under the bed or stashed somewhere around our house. I think it was just a stigma as we grew up, as we got taught from our parents and grandparents, that it was hard to trust banks and they were only out there to take from us. So now as we cross over into entrepreneurship and we actually start to trust banks more and leverage these relationships, it's just something that's brand new to us. And once again, we have to start leveraging the perception of. And not understanding the true nature of entrepreneurship and obtaining business funding, I think has led us into what we call like a scam culture, thinking that business funding and business credit is gimmicky or scammy, where in all actuality, people have been using business funding and credit to help grow their real businesses into multi-million and billion-dollar empires that have given them their financial freedom since the beginning of time. Once again, it's just not something that was directly taught to us where we come from. But that's a big reason why I make this channel, because this is a game changer, and I'm living proof that once you start to change your mindset about these things, you can really start to elevate your life and start to secure your own financial freedom. So as we start to change our mindset about entrepreneurship and obtaining business funding as a whole, there are 3 things that I want you to remember that's going to put you in the best position to obtain business funding as quick as possible. Number 1 is making sure you have a fully structured business so you look as legitimate as possible in the eyes of lenders. Number 2 is getting yourself to a place where you have decent personal credit, or having a business get to a place where you have decent monthly cash flow. Number 3 is to definitely make sure that you have a solid plan to be able to make the money back that you borrow and continue to repeat the process so you can keep growing and scaling your business to a higher level. So with that being said, if you don't take away anything from this video, at least make sure you understand the goal of business funding. And that is to be able to use someone else's money to start and grow something that can over time start to make you money. Then you use the money that you now are making to pay the money that you borrowed back and continue to make more money on your own. That way, you literally started a business entity with little to no of your own money, paid the money that you borrowed back, and now you have something that can generate you income and then just get you closer to gaining back your financial freedom. I mean, it's easier said than done, but it's really that simple. And now that you know some of the common pitfalls holding you back from obtaining more business funding, there's only one more big piece to the puzzle for us to fill in. And that is, where do we actually go to start applying and getting more business funding? So if you want to know what specific lenders out there will fund your business with a big bag, make sure you watch this video next.